Happy Halloween, everyone! I know it's been a while since I've done any live streams, but in honor of the spoopy season, I figured I'd give it another chance. Not really fully ready to start getting back into LPs, but with something such as Disgaea, where I can play it in small chunks on my own time, I figured it'd be a good time to start. For starters, let's automatically turn the BGM volume down just a little bit. Unfortunately, in the Disgaea games, your background music tends to overpower what the characters say, so it's usually a good idea to get this sorted out ahead of time. 4 is good for now, I can always change it. I want to do something Halloween-y, but at the same time, I don't really own a whole lot of horror games. I mean, I have a few, such as Parasite Eve, and I consider doing Metroid, but the thing is, I've never completed any of those games, nor am I very good at them, so I feared that if I started with them, I would only end up disappointing people, because I'd get stuck, I'd miss too much stuff, and then it would be impossible. I haven't completed Disgaea Afternoon of Darkness either, but I get the general gist of how to play, seeing as it's a basic tactics game. So for now, let's jump into it. I figured I'd go over with Halloween-y humor over anything jump-scary, since I don't have jump-scare stuff.
King Prijevskoi, the mighty ruler of the Netherworld. His long reign came to an abrupt end as the news of his death spread throughout the Dark Land. Ambitious demons rose one after another to seize the opportunity. And thus began the age of turbulence and anarchy. 2 years later,
wake up! Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing left to do.
What fool dares awaken me, the great Laharl?
What's with everything behind her? Isn't that just a little bit overkill in order to wake somebody up?
Oh, Prince! I'm glad you're still alive.
You say with a gun pointed at my head. Also, why wouldn't the rest of the stuff also kill me?
Who said I was dead? I was just taking a nap.
Takes naps like I do.
Anyways, why are all those weapons behind you?
Assassination.
Well, I was having a hard time waking you up.
Are you sure you weren't trying to kill me instead?
No! I mean, yes. I just wanted to wake you up.
Whatever. So, what is it? You better have a good reason for waking me up.
Oh, yeah. Big news. Your father, King Prijevskoi, has died.
He what? When?
2 years ago.
Wait a second. So, you're telling me that I've been sleeping for over 2 years?
I guess death really doesn't make that big of a difference if you're gonna sleep for that long.
Yep.
Yup? Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
You say that like I haven't tried.
Excuse me, but what do you think I've been doing all this time? The Netherworld has gone to hell while you were sleeping.
So nothing's changed?
It's not my fault if some other demon steals the title of Overlord.
What? Have they forgotten whose title they're trying to steal? How bold of them! I shall show no mercy, for I am Laharl, the rightful heir to the throne!
Your humble vassal Etna will accompany you.
Episode 1, Prince of the Netherworld.
Okay, I am minorly surprised. I've played the original first Disgaea on PS2, but I did not realize that they completely redid all of the voice work for the PSP version. I wonder if they did for the DS version as well. So let's see what's around here. A cool looking drill. A lovely morning star. Not a single round left, even though there's clearly bullets in the clip. A nice sword, but it's chipped. And what became of our coffin? But as I said, I wanted to go with something a little bit more humorous because I don't own a whole lot of scary games. Scary games don't bother me, but that's just it. Because I'm practically immune to them, they're not really that much fun. If I play Silent Hill or something, I'm just liable to get bored. All the royal vassals left the castle shortly after the king died. Even with me still around. Well, you were sleeping. They must have forgotten about you. Great. Good to know I'm appreciated. That's just like you, Prince, taking a 2-year nap. I only planned on napping for about 10 days. Yeah, sounds like me. Something's not right. Oh well, looks like I wasted my time digging that grave for you. I'll put you in the grave instead. Well, I mean, I suppose it was a nice gesture. Under construction, please come back later. You look kind of like a Mika Mew. I mean, I know that's way later, but still. I haven't played the newer Pokemon games yet. Mika Mew's like one of the only current Pokemon I know. Good morning, Prince. How are you feeling? Couldn't be worse. My body feels really stiff from sleeping too much. Why don't you warm up on the tutorial map? Go see the Dimensional Gatekeeper and she'll send you there. I feel a breeze, dude. This castle's getting old. Isn't that the point? I mean, for the castle to be old, but well constructed. In order to prevent intruders, I have closed all the gates. Please talk to the Dimensional Gatekeeper if you'd like to leave the castle. Yeah, whatever. You probably just didn't want to watch the gate. That too. Guilty. Items can be purchased at the Rose Queen Incorporated Netherworld branch. Each character can equip up to 4 items. A character can equip 1 weapon and 3 other items, such as armor. Monsters can only equip weapons from the monster-only weapons category. It is best to equip a weapon that suits a character's inherent strengths. We here at the Rose work hard day and night to offer a selection of merchandise that customers want. Our selection is constantly changing. If you don't find something you want, try coming back at a later time. Please take your time. And for now, there's a whole bunch of different weapons and armor we can get, though how effective they are really depends. Like, we don't have a whole lot of money right now, which is abbreviated HL for hell. That's literally what the currency is called here. But even though items can be of the same attribute or same name, doesn't mean that they all share the same quality. Like, for example, this one has 12 defense, this one has 8 defense, and 107 rarity, this one has 87 rarity. So they're all just mildly different. Also, I'm going to wait until we get more party members and stuff too before I fully go into weapon and armor customization. The assembly is currently not in session. Yeah, there is a assembly we can do, which is to barter for better stuff, but I'll go into that later when it opens up. Tutorial for beginners. There are many features in this game, like the Dark Assembly and the Item World. Ask the appropriate people for more info. Don't worry, you can still beat the game with minimal knowledge. That's probably what I'll be doing. I keep the Netherworld's records. Here you may view the history of the Netherworld. If you get an item, it will be recorded and won't disappear, even if you get rid of it. Though this is just a record, it might be useful for you as a guide. Records aren't worth any money or anything, but can't they be fun? How you use my records depends on you, so what do you wish to do? Currently, nothing, because I don't own anything. There's always someone better. You should keep working hard. What is equipped to me, by the way. Imperial Seal, Common Sword. Go buy something better. Oh my gosh, that's great. Cheapest spear ever. Bleh. Wonderful. And Mint Gum restores just a little bit of HP. Welcome to the Rose Queen Company Netherworld branch. I suggest you equip weapons that are well suited for each character. If you equip a warrior with a sword, his level of weapon mastery will quickly rise. You can have characters use weapons that are not best for them, but their weapon mastery will rise at a slower rate. Regardless of a character's ability with a sword, special techniques cannot be used unless the sword is equipped. It is best to focus on each character's specialty to start with. Okay. And there are a few things here, but short sword's better. Knight's Lance. Now that I notice that I'm not possibly wearing armor, though, yeah, I have an Imperial Seal, but I'm not wearing actual armor, or am I? I don't remember. Like I said, I'm doing this partially blind. It's been a while. I should probably get at least one amulet. I don't have a whole lot of money yet, but might as well get something. Maharl, and equip the amulet. It's better. Welcome to the Netherworld Hospital. Here we will treat your wounds and heal any and all damage you may have taken. We will, of course, charge you accordingly. You can earn prizes based on the total HP and SP that have been recovered, so please go and get thrashed in battle. Thanks. Don't need treated right now, though. Eat, sleep, and do anything you want all day. It's so good to be a demon. Have you ever thought of working for me? Of course not. This is the Item World Gateway Center. We're not open yet. Okay, might as well go and do some tutorials. Seeing as I'll probably do the tutorials for this game for the live stream, and that'll be my way of testing how well this works. I'll do leveling up off-screen and then come back because it's going to take a lot of off-screen leveling on this game to prepare for later levels. Most of this game is just grinding, to be honest, and it's impossible to progress without doing so. And there's no point in doing it on screen because it's just the same repetitive stuff over and over. Have you saved yet? When you want to save, press triangle to open the menu and select Save. You can only save in the Overlord's Castle. Once you have entered an area map, there's no turning back, so be careful. I am the Dimensional Gatekeeper. I will input the coordinates for your desired destination, Prince, and you will instantly be transported there. Please select where you would like to go. The only place I can go, the tutorial, which apparently the area is just called Tutorial. And Battle Basics.
Now then, time for a little warm-up. I feel a little rusty.
Ah, Prince, we've got company. How convenient.
Stray demons, huh?
Allow me, Prince. You may be a little out of practice after your long slumber. Don't worry, I came prepared. Come on, pretty squad!
And nothing.
Get your butts out here! Now! So, Prince, what do you think of this pretty squad I hired?
Adorable, but I don't think they'll be very effective.
They're my loyal servants. They'll do anything I say.
Ooh, sorry, my phone went off.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not impressed.
See? They're loyal.
With enough effort, I see.
Does it make sense to beat up your allies before a battle? Anyways, I think we've made those demons wait long enough already.
nice of them to be so patient.
Yeah, that's considerate of them.
It really is.
To show my appreciation, I'll only beat them half to death.
Oh, you're so kind. If I were you, I'd beat them all the way to death.
Kind?
Well, now he is gonna kill him.
Stop that! That word gives me goosebumps! Damn it! I take it back! I'm gonna beat them all the way to death!
See?
He's still a kid. So quick-tempered.
Ah, jeez, phone. I swear to God, every time I try to do something, somebody calls me or texts me. It's like a curse. It happens every single time.
It looks like carrying out my plan will be a lot easier than I thought.
One sec. Professionalism.
Hmm? You say something?
Oh, nothing at all. So, what are your orders, Prince? You do remember how to fight, right?
Not really, no. Battle basics. Just in case you forgot, let me explain the basics of battle. Move the cursor over the base panel and press X to select the characters you wish to dispatch. Okay. If you want to cancel an order to dispatch a character, move the cursor over to a character and press circle. For example, if you press circle here, you can cancel the action. Now let's issue a command to a dispatch character. First, move him or her to an enemy. And select attack. You have now assigned an action, however the character won't attack immediately. If you want to execute the actions which you've assigned, open the menu and select either execute or end turn. In this case, let's pick execute. See, the character attacked. Assign actions, triangle, execute. Remember this, you'll be using it a lot. If you assign actions to multiple characters, they will be executed in the order that you assign them. Be careful, you can't cancel actions once you've chosen to execute them. After you're done issuing commands, open the menu and end your turn. It will then be the enemy's turn. And we're in the perfect position to get wailed on. Ow! Why do I have to be the one to do this? I'm the next overlord, for crying out loud. That was an example of something not to do. Only an idiot would rush straight into the enemy alone. You made me do it! Characters killed in battle, like our prince here, can be revived by paying hell to the castle's hospital. If all your dispatched characters are defeated, the game will be over. So the basic idea is ganging up on one character and beating the living daylights out of him, huh? Exactly, Prince. Remember to use your head next time. You're the one who told me to do it! Team attacks sometimes occur when allies are positioned next to attacking characters. If several characters attack the same enemy in a row, a combo will result and greater damage will be dealt. If you want to know more, press triangle and select help from the menu. Okay, now it's our turn to actually try. Be sure I want Etna and Laharl. The rest are pretty much just extras, since they're printies. I might as well bring them out, though. You earn experience based on who defeats the enemy, but by that same token, it doesn't entirely matter if you intend to do a lot of level grinding like I will probably be doing. And end turn. Oh man, I just barely made it. Yeah, see, Prinnies don't hardly do any damage whatsoever. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. At least now I know the type of damage I do. I'm going to put you over here. And you over here, because I want at least one person. No, I want at least one Prinny attacking now, since I know it's going to take a couple of Prinnies to finish them off, and I can have you attack this one. And hopefully that'll take down 2 enemies. In turn. Oh, sure. Okay, critical. Now I feel like I've wasted a turn. It's kind of weird moving on this field because I'm using the D-pad to move around, but since it's at an angle, everything is sort of, I don't know, not quite what you'd expect it to be for movement. I guess it doesn't matter because it's turn-based, but still, it's just slightly annoying. And last one, here we go. Stage clear. And I get a bow, which I don't care about yet, because nobody can use it. And Battle Basics 2. Same idea. More stray demons. How annoying. I wish I could just toss them. Well, why don't you? You can? Tutorial. Lifting and throwing. For our ignorant prince, let me explain the commands lift and throw. In situations like this, where you're too far for your attacks to reach, she's gonna throw me. Pick up a character by selecting lift. Hey, stop it, Etna! Then select throw. You'll have to decide on a direction and distance, too. I'll throw you to the next enemy. Oof. See? That covered a lot of ground. Now you'll be able to attack. You can use the lift and throw on both allies and enemies. Keep in mind that only humanoid characters can use lift and throw. Monsters can't do it. Why not? I mean, I can understand why a human couldn't lift a monster, but I can see a monster definitely throwing a human. By making good use of these commands, you can extend your attack range. This is very helpful in moving around on some maps, so don't forget it. There are other uses for the commands besides covering ground, like holding an enemy so he or she can't move, saving injured allies from danger, etc. By the way, Prinnies will explode when they are thrown, so handle with care, says the woman who beats up her Prinnies. Dude, you gotta be kidding! And if you throw an enemy at an enemy, there may be other fun uses waiting to be discovered. Try experimenting. That's it. I'm gonna throw you next time. Oh, and one more thing. A character will take damage if the turn ends and he or she is still holding someone. I guess your arms get tired. Alright. Easy enough. I don't even know if I'm gonna use the lift and throw for this stage. I don't know if I have to. Just set out pretty sacrifices. I'm sorry, my little birds. Because I don't want to throw a Prinny. It'll explode. I'll just wait for now. End turn. I forgot. The characters are standing close enough to each other. They'll attack in unison. Ooh, 1 damage. Woohoo. I mean, everything is level 1 and 2. Then again, so are we. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need to undo everything. Because that guy is the one that I need to be attacking, because this dude already has virtually no HP, so I should be attacking him. Can't I move you? Okay, fine, I'll just use that then. I don't care. I guess I already gave them actions, but I don't remember. I guess I can counterattack too. Like I said, I'm relearning this. I haven't played Disgaea in years. You go over here, because this guy has literally 1 HP. You can attack him. You can have him. And go. Hopefully, if I get one person and a prinny on each, they should go down. Hopefully. If not, it's gonna be close. Yep. And a common axe. I think maybe Etna can use that? I don't know. Geo effect. Next. Geopanels. Interesting. These are geographical features that are attuned to the elements of the universe. Crystallization of those elements results in geosymbols like the one right here. Well, that doesn't explain anything, so let me clarify a few things. Let me explain geoeffects, a system which will heavily influence battle. Take a good look at the colored panels on the area map. Notice that enemy boost plus 50% is displayed at the top of the screen. This means that when an enemy is on a blue panel, his or her attack and defense will be powered up by 50%. This is not good for you, so it's wise to get rid of this effect. You might be wondering, where does it come from in the first place? Why, looky here! I just found an object labeled Enemy Boost on the blue panel. This guy's the culprit. How obvious was that? This object is called a geosymbol, and as long as it's on a colored panel, all panels of the same color will be affected. Let's toss it somewhere. The effect Enemy Boost is no longer on any of the blue panels, but... now it's on the red panels. Huh? The geosymbol is now affecting the red panels. That doesn't change much. Let's just destroy it then. Oh, before we do that, do you see the display in the geosymbol status window? Remember that. I guess. Plus 50 to blue. Okay. Now it's time to attack. Go ahead, Prince. Huh? The red panels are now blue. Remember the 2 in the status window? That's what it was referring to. Destroying a blue geo symbol will turn all panels, which are the same color as the one it was on, blue. Damage will be dealt to anyone standing on the panels at the time, so be sure to take that into consideration. Of course she has me stand right there. No damage will be dealt to you... Oh, sorry. No damage will be dealt if you destroy a blue geo symbol on a blue panel. No panels will change either. You can build up your bonus gauge by changing the color of geo panels. If you are able to use what you've learned to destroy the geo panels, then you will receive a panel transformation bonus. All of this relates to a term I used before, geo effects. It's pretty complicated. You're right, it is. It might be a good idea to start off by destroying only the harmful geo symbols. Nullifying all the panels is for experts who understand the concept of geo effects completely, and you're not one of them. Thanks. What did you say? Not all geosymbols have negative effects. When you get the chance, you should try and take advantage of the useful ones. Lastly, press select on the button to turn a geopanel display on or off. Oh great, it's a checkerboard. What's this one? Defense plus 50, no. Raises a character's defense, so... Whoever is on the blue panel has increased defense, I think. Experience plus 50 to blue. So I want to leave that one on. But I might want to get rid of this one, because while it can help me, it can also hurt me. Actually, back here. If anybody dies first, this is pretty... No, I can't put there. Make sure I'm standing on the blue. I'm probably gonna lose a Prinny from this, but whatever. I can't get there. Can I get here? No. It looks like I can, but I can't. He's cute. Oh, it didn't go down. I didn't do enough damage. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, and turn. Like I said, I came fully prepared to lose a Prinny. Or two. Or all of them. Yeah, it has 1 HP. You can get this guy. Will I get this one? Where's my cursor? Here. And... might as well try another one. Here we go. Oh, 3 damage. Great. Come on, Etna. You're better than this. Oh, now the Geo effect goes off. And I totally thought it was going to go off on a different color for some reason. I don't know why. Yep, there goes a Prinny. I didn't mean for that to happen. For some reason I was convinced it was gonna take out the red panels and not the blue panels, even though it was sitting on a blue panel. I do not pay attention. Oh yeah, I can use them. Sort of. What the heck? Why wouldn't it let me... Only straight ahead? Why? That's weird. And enter. Like I said, I don't have everything figured out yet. That's close. Almost lost a Prinny, but I don't care. Like I said, I just want Etna to be okay. And one left. It's gonna cost me. Or not. It's probably 1 HP on my Prinny. 3. I'm surprised. Just to make absolutely sure. I'm starting to get the hang of things again. Okay then, are you ready to request some allies at the Dark Assembly? There you get to create characters who will become your loyal pupils. Loyal pupils? Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Dark Assembly. Here you can create characters as well as submit proposals. In order to submit some proposals, you have to have energy known as mana. You can gain mana by defeating enemies. If you want, you can use the mana you have right now to make a new character. A cleric might be useful for healing, while a warrior or a brawler might come in handy when attacking. If Prince Laharl makes the characters, they will become his loyal pupils. Manage their growth carefully. Okay. What would you like to do? Summon the assembly. Oh, it's because he's unconscious. Actually, first, I want to heal. How much will this cost me? 44 health. That's not too bad. Or maybe tutorial. What would you like to learn about? Since other people might not know this, and I don't fully know this. At the assembly, you can create... blah blah, I've already done this, haven't I? For important ones... For simple requests, the assembly won't need to debate. For important ones, however, you will need their approval. Don't forget to visit the Dark Assembly, or life in the Netherworld will be hell. It always is. What would you like to learn about? Okay, so if I need to make stronger characters other than the default ones, I need to barter somehow, but we're not there yet. Mana. Mana is the energy needed for a character to summon the assembly. You gain mana by defeating enemies. The stronger the enemy defeated, the more mana your character will gain. Only the character who deals the final blow to an enemy will receive mana. Keep that in mind when deciding who will finish off the enemy. Remember, no mana, no assembly. By creating characters at the assembly, you can add allies to your party. The character that addresses the assembly will become a mentor, and the new character will be his or her pupil. At first, you will only be able to create characters with low capabilities because of your limited mana. There are a number of ways to increase variety of characters you can create. For example, if you level up a warrior at some point, a stronger warrior class will become available. Another class is where a new class appears when you've leveled up pupils from several different classes. There are many hidden classes to discover. Think creatively, Prince. You can even create monster pupils once you've defeated that monster in battle. But the amount of mana required depends on how many of that monster type you've killed. At first it will require a lot of mana, but as you kill these monsters from that class, it will become less expensive. Okay. If you select a promotion exam at the assembly, you'll be thrown into battle. Once the character taking the exam may participate in the battle. Oh, only the character taking the exam may participate. Your rank will go up if you pass the exam. Your HP and SP will be restored as well. As your rank goes up, you can present new proposals, and more influential senators will begin to attend sessions. It's to your advantage to get the senators with high influence on your side, but be careful not to upset them. For your information, the game will end if you fail the exam. Don't push your luck too much. Wait, like the whole game will end? Like, game over, and I'll have to start my save point? What the heck? What would you like to learn about? Transmigration. At rank 3, you'll be able to select Transmigrate when visiting the assembly. By transmigrating, you can restart a character from level 1 in a new class. A transmigrated character will start out stronger than a new character, and his or her stats will go up faster. Your character's inheritance rate will depend on the capability level that you choose for him or her. The inheritance rating is the percentage of magical and special techniques that our transmigrated character will retain. I'm starting to get tongue-tied here from speaking so much. The higher the capability you select, the higher the inheritance rate will be, but not even Genius is at 100%. Furthermore, character-specific techniques cannot be carried over. With all this in mind, if you repeat the process in a well-planned manner, you can build powerful characters. If you are really ambitious, you can try to develop a character with all possible magic and special techniques. Neat. That's definitely not happening for a while, though. More proposals become available to you as your rank increases. For proposals that require the approval of the assembly, the senators will hold a vote. When you visit the assembly, the current total senatorial vote points will be listed besides influence. The outcome is not determined by a simple majority rule. The weight of a senator's vote is based on his or her personal influence. When you are ready for the Senate to vote, open the menu by pressing triangle. If the difference between the yeas and nays is equal to or more than the mana cost of the proposal, then it will pass. Simply put, for the proposal to pass, the following must hold true. Yeas minus nays must be greater than mana required for proposal. And lastly, how to win votes. If you are a true demon, you will get your way by any means. First, find out each senator's opinion. Highlight the senator with the cursor when the assembly is in session. If senators with high influence are leaning against you, try giving them gifts. They may start to like you. Press X while the cursor is pointed at a senator, and you will be able to select a gift for him or her from the item bag. An influential senator's vote can be very valuable to you. Giving them something they don't want will only make them angry. Give them what they want. The impression you make on a senator will carry over into future sessions, so don't be stingy with your bribes. Once you have finished campaigning, press triangle and select Begin the Vote or Return to the Castle. You can choose to leave if you aren't confident of a victory, but the mana you've spent will not be reimbursed. Now let's say that you've picked Begin the Vote. Even if they like you, they're still demons, unreliable. Don't expect them to agree with you all the time. But it's unforgivable to disagree even after you've bribed them, isn't it? In cases like this, select Persuade by Force. Once you've made this selection, you'll have to forcefully persuade all dissenting senators to change their minds. Any supporters that you accidentally hit will reverse their votes, so please be careful. Of course, if it all dispatched, maximum 10 characters are defeated, the game will be over. If you kill all the opposing senators, your proposal will be passed. But the senators killed will return in more future sessions only to loathe you more, so prepare yourself. Basically, if I don't get my way, then you can literally just kill them and revive them later. I kind of like this system. Okay, now I really do need to make some characters. What do I got? Oh, surprisingly, my Prinnies have mana, probably because they've killed so much. I really shouldn't have done that, but I guess I don't care. It's just for the tutorials, and I can always get more mana later, because like I said, this is a grind-heavy game. We'll start with Laharl. Great character, what do we got? No more Prinnies. No more Prinnies. I want actual humanoids. There's two different types for most classes, like a male and a female, and they have slightly different stats. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference right now. And most of these are grayed out because we are not good enough yet. And names. Never really thought of names. Nuts. Oh, this is where it'd be fun to have more people in the Twitch chat because I can ask what you guys want to name the characters. Let's see if this will fit. Basically, I'm doing what I'm doing for Magikarp Jump, is I'm naming everybody after plants, because reasons. Distribute bonus points. Oh, I have to take away 5 points, because we're so low level. Alright, I could take down attack quite a bit, because you don't use it as a, Actually, I can take it all from attack because we're a white mage. What do we care? And done. Next, create another one. I should probably get some mages, but at the same time, I don't know which element I'll need right now because we have ice, wind, and fire. But I don't exactly know what's coming next. What else we got? Warrior, Brawler. I mean, we have Laharl as our current warrior. So, how about you? And I have to take away 5 points. And probably... Intelligence doesn't need to be too high. Need attack to be higher, honestly, than we need intelligence, because like I said, we're a warrior. We don't really use it. We hit things, and that's about it. Next. A monk of some sort. Brawler. I say monk, but... Yes, I'm literally just going through my spice cabinet in my head. Deal with it. I don't know what else to name them. Like I said, if other people want names to be used, you can just leave them in the chat. It's a horrible name, but I don't care. We want high attack. Intelligence, again, doesn't really matter. Okay. Got most of those. I should probably create a few. Fire. I'll go with fire. What do I want to name you? Small maid girl. We'll just go with Pepper. It's easy. Oops. And again, we don't really need attack because you are a mage. And it does not matter. Let's see. Sage for you, because you're green. And whenever I think of, I know plants are green, duh, but whenever I think of sage, I think of the color green. And because you're cold, I will name you... I'm sorry, you can probably hear my controller. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Mint. There. Don't want too many characters quite yet, just because we have to equip them all. Hey Prince, have you gone to the hospital? Yes. You should make sure you heal everybody after a battle. Treatment may not be free, it costs hell, but please heal us too, dude. And free 300 health from the zombie. Sweet. Alright, for sure, we need a couple swords. So at least one of these. For now I can get like cheap weapons, just because I'm going to be leveling and not much else. We'll see what's left over. Ooh, stabs are surprisingly expensive. Wow. What does everybody have? Yeah, they don't come with anything whatsoever. Eesh, it's not good. You need a sword. I guess you can use a common axe too, but I don't know if that works for your character. You're easy. You're a brawler. You get the fist. Sword for now. Make it easy. Okay, so I need at least one staff. Whatever the heck you guys use. I don't know. I'm guessing a staff, but those are really expensive right now. I might have to hold off on using mages until I can actually afford equipment for them. Wooden staff and a light staff. Okay, so if I get 2 wooden staffs, then I can get a light staff. And equip them with that. So Rosemary, you get the light staff. Get her a white mage. Pepper can have a wooden staff, and I'll probably go with mint for now, since I don't know what wind is for yet. Okay, armor. I wish it would actually show who can, Oh wait, can it? Oh, geez, it can. Great. Apparently, most people can use amulets, which is pretty good. Okay. Just get a couple of these then. And check out what you guys need. You have an amulet and you have an amulet, so protectors are probably better for you guys. Like I said, I'm just kind of equipping at random right now because everybody needs a little bit of something, but there's only so much I'm really willing to give right now. Just defense and resistance. I'll give you defense. Chives. How many more do I need? We'll get this, so 3 for the mages again, or at least 2. 3. Okay. And we still have 300 health, so I might splurge ever so slightly and get something for Laharl. Actually, maybe I'll get him a better sword, since I think swords will work out ever so slightly better. HP, SP. Ooh, that's not bad. I might actually give that to Rosemary instead, if she gets better SP out of it. Because when you are the team healer, you definitely need as much as you can get. Resistance or HP? I guess it doesn't really matter, it's not that big of a difference. I'm not gonna fret over it. And a better sword or something for you. Hmm. 13-1 and 17-3, so more ability to special attack with this one. We'll go with that. And we raised our customer rank, so I think that either gives us like lower prices or gives us more stuff over time. Like I said, I don't remember because I'm going in blind. We're just gonna do our best. Lowers my HP a little bit, but I guess it's not too bad. There's a new demon named Vyers who's been gaining strength. Never heard of him. Probably no one important. Yeah, sure. The Etymeld is one of the most dangerous places in the Netherworld. Walking unprepared, and you may die. The topography, geopanels, and geosymbols change every time, so you might run into gaps in your path. I'm not to blame if you enter without an item to escape. Yeah, no, not right now. No. And I don't need to heal anybody, because I already did. Okay. Oh, have I talked to you? Are you new? Yes, I've already talked to you. Never mind. Forgot. You're the record keeper in the corner. I have added Vyers Castle to the list of available areas. It's fairly new, so I do not know much about it. However, it is rumored that a very able man lives there. What you gonna do, Prince? Should we take a peek? Definitely. I'll slaughter the master of the castle, and as the #1 step to becoming Overlord. Okay, so the tutorial is done, so I'll probably end the recording right here. And during the next time, I'll probably level up in between, get all my characters at least to level 5 or possibly even level 10. Since, from what I remember from Vyers Castle, is that I will need to be at least level 10 to take on the boss. So, for now, I'll do the rest of that off screen.